I am George, and I am 25 years old. I still think about the day my best friend ended my cricket career. We trained together, but he ruined everything in one match. When I say he was my best friend, I mean it in a simple, honest way. His name was Ryan. We met when we were boys. We were both thin, both quiet, and both in love with cricket. We did not have much money, but we had time, and we had a small, dusty field behind our school. Every day after class, we went there. We carried one bat between us. The handle was loose. The grip was old, but we did not care. We played until the light was gone. We ran, we laughed, and we argued about small things like who was out and who was not. Ryan was a fast bowler. He was strong and quick. I was a batsman. I was patient. I liked to watch the ball. I liked to wait. We were different, but we worked well together. We shared everything: food, water, dreams. Sometimes we sat on the ground after playing. We looked at the sky and talked about the future. One day, Ryan said once, we will play for a big team. I smiled. Together. Always together, he said. I believed him. Our lives were simple. I woke up early. I helped my mother in the kitchen. I cleaned the small table. Then I went to work at a local shop. I arranged boxes. I counted items. It was not exciting, but it was honest work. Ryan worked at a garage. His hands were always dirty with oil. He often came late to the field, but he never missed a day. We trained hard, not just for fun. We started to take it seriously. We watched matches on a small TV. We copied the players. We learned new shots. We practiced again and again. Sometimes, when I closed my eyes at night, I could see myself on a big field. I could hear people clapping. I could feel the bat in my hand. It felt real. One day, something changed. A coach came to our area. His name was Mr. Lewis. He was not very tall, but he had sharp eyes. He watched us play for a long time. He did not speak at first. After the game, he called us. "You two," he said. "You play well." My heart beat fast. "You have talent," he said, "but talent is not enough. You need discipline." We both nodded. He asked us to join a small local team. It was not a big team, but it was a start. It was the first step toward our dream. From that day, our lives changed. Training became harder. We woke up earlier. We ran longer. We practiced in silence sometimes. No jokes, no easy days. Ryan became even faster. His bowling was strong and sharp. People started to notice him. They talked about his speed. I worked on my batting. I tried to stay calm. I tried to focus. Mr. Lewis often stood behind me. "Watch the ball, George," he said. "Do not rush." I listened to him. I trusted him. Ryan and I still sat together after training, but something was different. The silence stayed longer. The laughs were fewer. One evening, I said, "You are getting very good." Ryan smiled, but it was a small smile. "So are you," but his eyes moved away from me. I did not understand it then. I thought he was just tired. Time passed. We played more matches. Our team started to win. People came to watch us. They said our names. It felt strange, but good. One day, Mr. Lewis called us again. "There will be a big match next month," he said. "Selectors will come." My hands felt cold. "If you perform well," he continued, "you may get a chance to join a higher team." Ryan looked at me. For a moment, I saw the old excitement in his eyes. "This is it," he said softly. "This is it," I repeated. That night, I could not sleep. From that day, we trained even harder. Every run, every ball, every movement mattered. I could feel the pressure, but I also felt hope. Ryan changed slowly. It was not sudden, it was small things. He stopped sharing food. He trained alone sometimes. When I spoke, he listened less. I told myself it was normal. We were both nervous. We both wanted this chance. One afternoon, I arrived early at the field. I saw Ryan talking to Mr. Lewis. They were standing far from me. I could not hear their words. When they saw me, they stopped talking. Ryan walked away quickly. Mr. Lewis looked at me. His face was calm, but something felt strange. "George," he said, "you need to improve your footwork." "I will, sir," I said. I felt a small pain in my chest. I did not know why. Days passed. The big match came closer. I tried to focus only on my game. I woke up early. I practiced alone sometimes. I watched my mistakes. But something stayed in my mind, that small distance between me and Ryan. One evening, I tried to talk to him. "Are you okay?" I asked. He nodded. "Yes." "You feel different," I said. He looked at the ground. "We both want the same thing, George." "Yes," I said. "We always did." He did not reply. That silence felt heavy. The day before the match, we had a team meeting. Mr. Lewis gave us instructions. He spoke about discipline, focus, and teamwork. Then he said something that surprised me. "Ryan will lead the bowling," he said. "And George," he paused, "you will bat at number 4. I nodded. It was a good position. But then he added, "Be careful. Do not take risks early." "I understand," I said. I felt something strange again, like I was being watched, like every move I made would be judged. After the meeting, I looked for Ryan. He was outside, alone. "This is our chance," I said. He nodded, but he did not smile. "Together," I added. He looked at me, and for a moment I saw something I had never seen before. Not anger, not fear. Something colder. "Yes," he said slowly. "Together." But his voice did not feel the same. The next day was the match. I woke up early. My hands were shaking. I tried to eat, but I could not. My mother smiled at me. "You will do well," she said. I nodded. At the field, everything felt bigger. More people, more noise. The selectors were there. They sat quietly, watching everything. Ryan warmed up with the team. He looked focused, strong. I stood with my bat. I closed my eyes for a moment. I told myself, "This is your moment. Stay calm. Just play." The match started. Our team bowled first. Ryan was fast and sharp. He took wickets. People clapped. His name was called again and again. I felt proud. He was my friend. But I also felt something else. Something I could not name. When it was our turn to bat, I waited. One player got out, then another. "George," someone called. It was my turn. I walked to the pitch. I held my bat tight. I looked around. The field was quiet now. I could feel every step. I looked at Ryan. He was standing at the side. He did not look at me. I took my position. The bowler ran toward me, and in that moment, something felt wrong. I did not know yet that everything was about to change. The bowler released the ball. It came fast, but I saw it clearly. I moved my foot. I played a simple shot. The ball rolled softly to the side. Good, I whispered to myself. I tried to calm my breath. One ball at a time. That was always my way. The next ball came. I played again. Safe, careful. From the side, I heard a voice. Too slow, George. It was Ryan. I looked at him for a moment. He was not smiling. I turned back quickly. I told myself to focus. The over ended. I had not scored much, but I was still there. That mattered. When I walked to the other end, my teammate said, "You can push a bit more." I nodded, but I remembered what Mr. Lewis said, "Do not take risks early." I stayed patient. The next few overs were quiet. I blocked. I ran small singles. The crowd was not loud. They wanted action. They wanted big shots. Again, I heard Ryan's voice from the side. "Play your game, George, if you have one." The words were soft, but they cut deep. I felt heat in my chest, but I stayed silent. Ball after ball, I tried to focus, but something inside me was shaking now. Then something strange happened. The umpire stopped the game for a moment. Mr. Lewis walked onto the field. He came to me. "George," he said quietly, "why are you playing like this?" I looked at him confused. "Sir?" "You are afraid," he said. "This is not your style." I felt my heart drop. "This is what you told me," I said slowly. "To be careful, to not take risks early." Mr. Lewis frowned. "I did not say that," he replied. The world felt still. "Yes, sir," I said. "Yesterday, in the meeting." He shook his head. "No, George, I told you to play your natural game." My hands went cold. For a moment, I could not speak. I looked toward the side of the field. Ryan was standing there. He was watching me. And this time, he did not look away. Something broke inside me. Not loud, not fast, just a quiet break. I turned back to the pitch. The game started again. The next ball came. My mind was not clear anymore. My body felt heavy. Play your natural game. Do not take risks. The words mixed in my head. I moved too late. The ball hit the edge of my bat. It went high, very high. For a second, everything was silent. Then, a catch. Out. Just like that, I stood there. I did not move. Then I started to walk back. Each step felt slow, heavy, empty. No one said anything to me. I sat down. I looked at my hands. They were shaking. I tried to understand what just happened, but the truth was already there. Ryan had told the coach something different. Or maybe he told me something different. Either way, I had trusted him, and I had failed. The match continued. Ryan bowled again. He took more wickets. He was strong, confident. People clapped for him. They forgot about me. After the match, our team lost. Not by much, but we lost. The selectors spoke to Mr. Lewis. They looked at Ryan. They nodded. No one looked at me. I stayed quiet. Later, I saw Ryan near the edge of the field. He was alone. I walked to him. "Why?" I asked. My voice was low. He did not answer at first. "Why did you say that to me?" I continued. "Why did you change the coach's words?" He took a deep breath. Then he said, "Because I needed this." I stared at him. "We both needed this," I said. "No," he replied. "I needed it more." The words felt heavy in the air. "You were always better," he said. "The coach liked you more. Everyone did." "That's not true," I said. "It is," he said. "And I was tired of standing next to you and being second." I felt a deep silence inside me. "So you chose to break me?" I asked. He looked away. "I chose myself," he said. I nodded slowly. In that moment, I understood something very simple. He was not my friend anymore, not in the way I believed. We stood there for a few seconds more, then I turned and walked away. I did not look back. Days passed. Ryan was selected for the higher team. His name was in the news. People talked about him. I went back to my normal life. The shop, the small table, the quiet days. I tried to play cricket again, but something had changed. Every time I held the bat, I remembered that moment. The wrong advice, the confusion, the fall, the trust that was broken. Slowly, I stopped playing. Not because I could not, but because I did not feel the same anymore. Time moved on. Years passed. I grew older, I worked more, I built a simple life. Cricket became a memory. Ryan became a name I did not say. Then one day, something unexpected happened. I was at the shop. It was a normal afternoon, quiet, slow. A man walked in. He looked familiar, very familiar. It was Mr. Lewis. My heart moved a little. "George," he said. "Sir," I replied. We stood there for a moment. "You disappeared," he said. I gave a small smile. "Life happened." He nodded. Then he looked at me carefully. "I found out something some time ago," he said slowly. I stayed quiet. "It was about that match," he continued, "about what Brian told me." My chest felt tight. "He came to me the day before," Mr. Lewis said. "He said you were nervous, that you wanted to play safe, that you asked for a lower risk role." I closed my eyes for a second. "He trusted me," he added. "I should not have." The truth was finally clear. "He told me he would handle the pressure," Mr. Lewis said. "He made himself look stronger." I nodded slowly. "I'm sorry, George," he said. I looked at him. For a moment, I felt the old pain, but it was not as sharp as before. "It's okay," I said quietly. He looked surprised. "You had talent," he said. "You still do." I shook my head gently. "That time is gone," I replied. And I meant it. After he left, I sat alone. I thought about everything. The field, the bat, the friend I lost. And I realized something simple. Ryan did not just take a chance from me. He took my trust. And without trust, the game did not feel the same. I stood up. I cleaned the table. I continued my day. Life was quiet again. Not perfect, but honest. And sometimes that is enough. In the end, I learned something I cannot forget. A broken bat can be fixed, but a broken trust changes how you hold everything after that.